Hi guys, good morning and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. For those who are new, I am with hubby. Hello hubby. It's just after 6 and we're on our way to the home affairs to sort out home affairs, our home affairs. We're going to set a date so we can go sign for matrimony and yeah, come along with us. Oh, also depending on the contract you choose, you'd have to have your contract. So we have our contract because we went to the notary last week. Maybe last week, Wednesday, Tuesday. Oh. Last week Tuesday we went to the notary in 4 ways. We got our contract drafted, as well as I actually Ulungi, a sister of mine, gave me a copy of her own contract, of which is what we used. We just edited it, and then yeah, depending on the marriage regime also that you guys are going for. But then yes, we have our contract. We're on our way to the home affairs. Come along with us. So we chose the Soweto branch because we feel it's not going to be too full or too hectic. That's what we're hoping for. So we'll update you later. Come along with us.
Can I ask a question to help with some reflection? Try to get in writing really what I'm feeling, cause I've been feeling confused. Rocked in my mind are our tunes, the tunes we wrote but never done. Nothing seems to go my way, go my way. I'ma try and fight it, I'ma try and fight it. Nothing seems to go my way, go my way. I'ma try and fight it, I'ma try and fight it. Now I'm feeling attitude, used to feel you in the room. Baby, I'm screwed, hurt myself so many times. Thought I knew, but that's a crime. Baby, I'm screwed, screwed you, screwed you, screwed you. Oh.
Awubuyi kuwenza into le. Ngoba nami ngizobe ngingazi ukuthi mthathe ngizobe ngiphuza. Ngeke ngiphuza phela.
Inhloko yamalini yona?
45.
Nima kunikeza nge-10 rand.
Bekleum die plastiek van je sauce maar.
Siyabonga. Yile ikawhead. Inhloko. Phuthi. Thimbu. Hi guys, so it's just been a little over an hour ago since hubby and I came back from home affairs, and I am famished. Like, I'm tired and I'm very bored bodysuit esipotesha. I got that somewhere and I'm just running with it. So yeah, we got home just a little over an hour ago and I'm actually about to nap. Before manj. We went to right after home affairs we went to get lunch, and it was inyama yenhloko as well as ithumbu. Guys, I know, like, I've always been that girl, like, with, like, who's eat by the preparation of the food, and just the thought of, oh, Batung, look at that cutting board, look at that, look at that. But have you tried it? Have you tried it? I think try it and then let me know, because, yeah, Mina, I'm sold. This, like, the logo, like, the traditional food and like street food, not everything, but then inyama yenhloko, my favorite is itumbu, guys. Love it. Hubby loves inyama yenhloko, so from time to time we get that, or we go to my magwa mai, and hubby likes it. Like, he's a firm favorite. Those are his firm favorites, but then nami sing hooked. So yeah, we went to Home Affairs and we couldn't do what we went there for initially. So it was found that so at first they had an issue with hubby's ID because but it's torn. But it's torn, so they can't marry us with an ID in that state. He needs to apply for a new ID. But then the lady also just understood, which we've been waiting outside, because Home Affairs, the branch opens at 8, but then when we got there we were told no, it's the last Wednesday of the month, so they have a meeting and they open at 9. So we've been standing there since 6. But then yeah, so the lady was like, no guys, I'll book you, but then when we're done here, please do an online booking or something. Like, I'll give you a date to get married, but then when you're done here, please get like a proper ID. My husband must get a proper ID because she can't marry us with an ID in the state that my hubby's ID is, which is, it's not bad. It's just the film on the picture, like on that corner, it's just slightly lifted and they say that's a no. So yeah, she took our IDs and went away to get to book to do the booking, I guess, like to start the process. And then she comes back and she's like, guys, I've got bad news. Thembi, your ID, it looks like your ID, there's a duplicate. And I'm like, what do you mean by that? It looks like I share an ID number with somebody. In my whole 9 years of working and almost 12 years out of high school, I've never encountered and over 12 years of having had that ID, I have never encountered problems with it until now. So apparently somebody shares an ID with me. So she sent me to the DHA department in Home Affairs to get biometrics done, and the result was that my card is blocked, and I was sent to another inquiries line. Like, gosh, I was sent to another inquiries line, got there and was told Uguti, they gave me a bunch of letters, guys, so I basically have to prove that I'm me. And so I got 2 forms. One I must take to my primary school for them to confirm Uguti I was a student there, and they want ID numbers and stuff. So they're basically checking what is it that they've got on record. And then I must go to my high school. My high school is in Pretoria. I'm based in Johannesburg. So I did try calling around to see if there's people that also my mom gave me a number, one of her ex-colleagues who works in the vicinity, and like great timing, because she told me today is the 28th of September, so the school has closed. The school has closed for holiday, and they only open in 2 weeks, which is like that other day, the other Monday. So yesterday was Monday, we skipped this one, that other one, I'm not sure what the date is, but then only then she can thingy. My thing is, time is running out, we need to book a date. And also unfortunately we couldn't book for the wedding, basically. So I have to go to my birth hospital. I have to go to my primary school, my high school, and then they also want my mother's ID. They want my birth certificate. Hebana. They want my birth certificate, and if we can't find it, then my mom, at my big age, my mom has to go to Home Affairs to apply for the birth certificate on my behalf. Wow, right? Wow. So that's the dilemma we're facing, and because of it being school holidays and stuff, I can't really run with it, because my thing was, no, let me just start calling around, find out if I can get help, and then hopefully tomorrow, because it's a Thursday, I can just go to a bara, because I was born a bara, go to a bara, get the form filled out, and then yeah, just do the rounds, like finish stuff. But then yeah, so that's the update, and I will be going back, definitely. I also hope to get a passport, like to get a passport application done, but then that too can't be done because of the status of my ID. And yeah, and then the lady did mention, Uguti, even if it was my ID that was in a bad state and stuff, they'd still marry me, because it's assumed that I'm going to change my surname, so I'm going to be getting a new ID in any case. But then if my husband needs to have, like, his ID needs to be proper, and she also mentioned that the witnesses, the IDs also have to be proper, otherwise they can't witness the marriage. So we need to ensure that is in order. But that's the update of today. I am full. Nsuti, we had uputu, itumbu, ne skopo, not the skopo, inyama entogo, and then yeah, I think I'm just gonna take a nap, and it's actually load shedding in an hour's time, but because we had 1 hour 30 minutes from now, but then because we'd already had like dinnerish food, we're just going to snack angazingani. But then yeah, if I make something interesting, light and interesting and quick for dinner, I'll take you guys along. Otherwise, see you tomorrow, or yeah, it'll most probably be tomorrow. And also, another thing we bummed about, we couldn't even open like our store, our restaurant takeaway spot for service, because we got here only ngabo 3, and that was like, but then I woke up so early. We woke up so early. So I woke up first. I woke up at 5 and then took a bath and stuff. 5:30 I was out of the bath. So I woke my husband up, and he started bathing while I just finished off and stuff, and we left. So 6 ushaye seselo kunja. But yeah, the lady mentioned the process might take 6 to 8 weeks, 6 to 8 months for like conclusion and stuff. But then the other lady also said, no, don't worry, just get the documents in, and then it might be quick. And what else? So queues, so what I picked up is that queues to Home Affairs for like marriage, weddings, and bookings and stuff, it's not so busy. But then applications for IDs and passports, as well as the UIF, EQ, yeah, UIF was crazy. But then also time just flies by, because there's a lot of characters there. I think because it's so there were preachers, and then there's people singing, and then there's this, there's that. You really feel you've been waiting when your feet start aching. But overall, it was entertaining, and like, this is a setback, but everything happens for a reason. So yeah, that's the update for today. See you guys soon. So guys, tonight I'm making spaghetti with meatballs. I wanted to take you through the process of making my meatballs. So this is 500 grams of mince, beef mince, just ground mince, and then my mixed herbs, breadcrumbs, very important, because it helps with keeping the meatballs steady, like they don't break or anything. Pepper, bit of salt, a bit of garlic, about a teaspoon of garlic, and I usually grate my onion, but we'll just have to work with what we have here. And lastly, an egg. Nicely mix these up. Guys, I normally just use my hands. Allow me, please. And you can actually tell when your mixture is loose, so you add more breadcrumbs as you go, according to, based on the runniness. Is it the runniness? Yeah, I feel these are gonna be runny, so I'll just use the rest of the breadcrumbs, mix those in there. Okay guys, so I have my casserole dish. I'm done mixing the mince. I normally use like a spoon. I scoop out not a lot because I don't want big meatballs. Another thing with meatballs is that you don't press hard. You don't press hard, you just make it nice and fluffy. I normally grate my onion, but then this time I used leftover onion that my twin sister kept in the freezer. So I just, yeah. Now this goes into the oven for 20 minutes. 15 to 20 minutes. I'll just keep checking, and once this is done, I'll show you what I do with it.
Can't be replaced. See no one else. Let me like you do. That's why I'm mine. To spend my life with you.
Hey guys, and now I am making my tomato gravy. So I've already put oil in my pan. So guys, on here I am making tomato gravy, leftover garlic from the meatballs, mother-in-law spice. I love introducing a bit of heat. I'm still amazed at the mother-in-law spice here, so food lovers, guys. It's mustard. It looks mustard, but then it makes the food taste nice though. So yeah. Another thing about spices, Cajun goes really well with chicken as well as mother-in-law. But for me, mother-in-law is like an all-rounder, because even in like stews, I use mother-in-law or all-in-one spice, and it works out really great. Then here I have my black pepper, a firm favorite. Mixed herbs. So I buy my spices in bulk, and then I just decant them into these canisters, which works for me, and it's great savings as well. Also want to introduce a bit more heat, so I'm going to use coarse chilies, actually should have added it to the meatball mixture, but we cannot. Then I add my tomato. On here I have tomato sauce. I usually use tomato paste, but I don't have it at the moment, so I'm using tomato sauce and chutney. In the place of chutney, you can use sugar. It helps offset the sour taste of your tomato. Guys, I'm going to add a stock cube. I'm using a chicken stock cube to add salt, and then I'll just add one for the moment. I'll add one for now, and then I'll adjust it accordingly after the cooking process. Then add a little bit of water so that it simmers nicely. Guys, I eyeball everything, so yeah, in case somebody's wondering how much, just follow your heart. My onion is also what can we say? Then once this is done, I am going to leave my tomato gravy to simmer for about 10-15 minutes as well. Guys, my tomato gravy has simmered nicely, actually almost burnt now, exactly how I want it. And then just give that a good mix. My meatballs are also ready, so I'm going to chuck these into the tomato gravy. This ensures that the liquids from the gravy seep into the meatballs, therefore sinking the taste, if you get what I mean. Yeah, sinking the taste, making the meatballs juicier. So I'm going to leave these in here for another 5 minutes, and then I'm ready to serve. Then it'll be ready to serve. Beautiful. Here's my spaghetti. Five minutes has lapsed, and my meatballs and gravy are ready to serve. My spaghetti is al dente, so what I do now is I decant. This is hot, yeah. So what I do now is I decant my meatballs with gravy into my spaghetti. Mix this nicely. Okay guys, so we are ready to serve. This is my husband's portion, and bon appetit.
Outside in it.
Enjoy. Good morning. It's been a couple of days since we last spoke. I am on my way. Okay, so today is a big day for me. It's my debut into like doing decor professionally. So for the first time today I'll be doing decor for a paid event, and it's for a kiddies party. So I'm going to take you guys along with, and then just an update on the Home Affairs story. School's closed the same day everything happened with Home Affairs and stuff. School's closed, so they only open this coming Tuesday, I think the 11th of October. So that's only when I'm going to start getting the forms filled and stuff. But for now, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to take you through everything I do today. Come along with me, I'm excited.
Yeah. You make a like, now you don't like it. You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in the righteous. Nobody text me in a crisis. I believe that all of your dreams are duration. You took my heart, all my keys, and my patience. You took my heart, I must leave a decoration. You mistaken my love, I brought for you for foundation. All that I wanted from you was to give me something that I never had, something that you never seen, something that you never been. But I wake up and nothing's wrong. Just get ready for work. To me, I be work. You see me do me dirt. Just tell me about that work. When you walk out, before the table turn. Beg you something, please. Baby, don't you leave. Don't leave me stuck here in the streets. If I got another chance to, I would never neglect you. I mean, who am I to hold your past against you? I just hope that it gets to you. I hope that you see this through. I hope that you see this true. What can I say? Please recognize I'm trying, baby. I feel work. They send me, I feel work. You see me do my da. Tell me about that work. When you walk out, when the girl from my touch.
Yeah, okay, you need to get done. Let work come over. We just need to slow the motion. Don't get out of the way to no one. Long distance, I need you. When I see potential, I just gotta see it through. If you had a twin, I would still choose you. I don't wanna rush into it if it's too soon, but I know you need to get done. If you come on, yeah. Sorry if I'm way less friendly. I got niggas tryna end me. Oh, yeah. I spilled all my emotions tonight. I'm sorry. Rolling. How many more shots until you're rolling? We just need a face to face. You can pick the time and the place. You will spend some time away. Now you need to forward and give me all the work.
You send me up there, work. You see me do my da. So me by that work. When you walk out, when you care from my church.
Guys, the wind is playing a number on us.